Alright, so there's this really interesting story that I heard. So basically 30 years ago, there was a Saudi king who wanted to learn how to play golf. So he called up the best pro golfer in the world and he was like, hey, I need you to come over and teach me golf this weekend. When the pro golfer received the call, this is not the kind of call you say no to, so he immediately packed his stuff and he jumped on the jet. He went over to teach the king how to play golf. The weekend went great, the king learned how to play golf, the pro golfer network, and he met a lot of other people. And at the end of the weekend, the king turned to him and he was like, I really need to thank you for helping me with this. What can I give you as a reward for this? The pro golfer was a bit puzzled. He looked at the king and he was like, no, you don't have to do anything. The jet service was great. Everyone here was great. You've provided me with excellent lodging, excellent food. I couldn't ask for more. But the king looked at him and he was like, no, you really helped me out on this one and I really need to repay you. So the pro golfer looked at the king and he was like, okay, well, I like to maybe collect golf clubs. That's something that I like to do. A golf club will be fine. And so the king nodded his head in approval and he sent the pro golfer back along his way. In the subsequent days to come, the golfer went out to his mailbox every single day, open it and check, is the golf club here? No. Is the golf club here? No. Maybe I'll get a diamond encrusted gold golf club from the king. That will look very good in my collection. But day after day after day, he would go back and there'll be nothing in the mailbox. Soon, the golfer returned to his normal routine and he forgot about this whole request. About 3 months later, the golfer who was going through his routine went out to check his mail. He opened the mailbox and he realized that there was a very strange envelope in the letterbox. When he pulled it out, there was a Saudi royal stamp on it and he realized that, oh, this is the day. This is the day that my golf club is going to arrive. He was so excited. When he opened up the letter, he realized that it was actually the title deed to a 500-acre golf club that has been put in his name, given by the king. And that's so amazing because every time I hear this story, I'm always reminded that everything that we had in mind for ourselves, God has thought about it just bigger. Every plan that we have for ourselves, God has planned for it just bigger. Why are we limiting ourselves to what we think is possible and not trusting God with the impossible?